It's show season again, and you know what that means. Another franchise here on the channel this year, the Washington Nationals. And man, this Nationals team isn't great. It's a shock, honestly. This team won the World Series, 2 years ago? And this is where we're at now. I mean, the starting pitching's just mid. I mean, it's Strasburg, who's still hurt, Corbin, Josiah Gray, Eric Fetty. We'll see what we get up the starting pitching. The relief pitching, I mean, what do I gotta say? I mean, Will Harris hasn't pitched for the Nationals. I mean, he's pitched like 5 games his entire career with them, and he's still our best overall-wise relief pitcher. We brought back Sean Doolittle. Other than that, nothing really going for us. Carl Edwards is a relief pitcher now for this Nationals team. Kyle Finnegan should be the closer at catcher. You got Keibert Ruiz, of course, he was involved in the Max Scherzer and Trey Turner trade last season, of course, getting him from the Los Angeles Dodgers. I mean, you also got Tres Barrera, and then you got Riley Adams as well at catcher for the Nationals. Josh Bell will be the starting first baseman. And folks, if you haven't yet, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below for some more LMB22, the show here on the channel. We posted Diamond Dynasty last night. We pulled Mike Trout, and a lot more coming to the channel as well. So make sure to hit that subscribe button down below for more at second base. Cesar Hernandez, and of course, Luis Garcia. Now, Luis Garcia in real life will be playing in AAA to start the year, but D. Gordon, I just couldn't find in the game anywhere. Like, I don't know where D. Strange Gordon is in LMB22 the show, so I guess Garcia is going to be in the pros, and he's probably going to start for us because he is pretty good actually still in this game. In left field, we've got Andrew Stevenson. He won't be starting, but Stevenson is a really solid guy. Yadiel Hernandez will be in AAA. Victor Robles and Lane Thomas are our other 2 outfielders, and then Juan Soto, of course, Nelson Cruz, our DH. Soto, of course, one of the best hitters in the league, and then you got Gerardo Parra, of course, Baby Shark down there in AAA as well, playing for the Rochester Red Wings. But of course, Soto is our big superstar on the team. Nelson Cruz was the huge free agency add for the Nationals, so giving Soto some real protection in this lineup does Nelson Cruz. Of course, Josh Bell will be in the lineup as well, batting 5th. I'm really excited to see where this team goes this season. Obviously, in real life, it's looking like either a 4th or 5th place finish in the NL East, but in the game, let's see if we can make some noise. So our starting lineup for tonight for opening day in New York. I know they're playing in DC in real life, but the show still got up to the original schedule before the lockout. We're gonna have Cesar Hernandez batting first to second base, then Luis Garcia at third batting second, and then Soto, Cruz, Bell, Ruiz, Lane Thomas, Alcides Escobar playing shortstop batting 8th, and then Victor Robles batting 9th. The guy's a great fielder, but my goodness, he cannot hit to save his life. Like, that's a fact. You're going to see how bad Robles is really at hitting throughout this entirety of this series. I don't even know if we're going to keep Robles for too much longer. Of course, I didn't even mention Carter Kieboom, who was once one of the top prospects in the sport, and now he's stuck in MLB The Show in AAA with a C potential, and he's hurt in real life as well. Don't get me started on that guy. Also, watch out for Brady House, the shortstop who's only 18 years old in the Nationals farm system as well. It doesn't help we have to see DeGrom here on opening day. I mean, no Max Scherzer, which is cool, but instead you gotta see Jacob DeGrom, who's arguably the best pitcher in the majors. But Cesar Hernandez says, yeah, best pitcher who? Hernandez up the middle is gonna pick up a base hit to start this game off, making way for Luis Garcia on the 2-2. Garcia gonna fly out that fastball into center field. That ball will be caught by Starling Marte. Marte's got the first out of the season for the New York Mets. Out comes Juan Soto, though, on the 3-2 count. 1! Gonna pop out the fastball. Going to the second baseman right there is Jeff McNeil. Soto's gonna pop out, bringing way to Nelson Cruz. He's batting horribly right now in spring training. He's like 2 for 28 with like 15 strikeouts, but here he's gonna walk. So runners on first and second to start this one off for Josh Bell, the leader of Josh Bell's book club on the full count. Bell's gonna pop out just like Soto did in right field. It is Brandon Nimmo, and the Nationals will go down here in the top of the first, making way for Steven Strasburg to pitch the Mets here in the bottom of the first. Jeff McNeil comes up on the 1-2, swing and a miss. The slurve is working early for Strauss, and it'll now be a 3-2 count to Brandon Nimmo, the second batter of this game, and Nimmo is gonna get a slurve right over the center of the plate, and nothing Soto can do but watch. Brandon Nimmo's gonna turn on one deep in the right field, 431 feet. You can raise the apple in center as well, as the Mets will get off to a 1-0 lead off of the bomb by Brandon Nimmo in to right. I mean, you saw the slurve working effectively on Jeff McNeil. You know, Strasburg buried that one down and low, but against Nimmo, of course, he left it right over the middle of the plate. So the Mets are going to be up 1-0. They have a 69% chance of winning this game now, according to the show, as Starling Marte is going to fly out into center field. There is Victor Robles for the second out of the inning. Now to the plate, the two-time home run derby champion in Polar Bear Pete Alonso. He'll ground out, though, to Alcides Escobar. Bell with the stretch at first. The Mets, though, do take a 1-0 lead with the Nats coming back up to the plate here in the top of the second. Keibert Ruiz, the switch hitting catcher on the 1-2, going to ground one to second base. Easy play right there for McNeil. McNeil over to Alonso for the first out here in the top of the second. Lane Thomas comes up now on the 1-2 count, and he can't catch up to the 99-mile-an-hour fastball right down the pipe by DeGrom. 2 gone in the inning for Alcides Escobar. Escobar on the 1-2, barely going to get a hold of the fastball, and that one's just going to bleed into right field. We'll take it. It's a 2-out base hit for Escobar, and here comes an automatic out. It's Victor Robles. We're building up that pitch count, though, of DeGrom. Already 41 pitches thrown. This is number 42. That's kind of my fault, but Robles just couldn't catch up to the fastball right there by DeGrom. So Steven Strasburg comes out the pitch here on the 1-1 count to start off the bottom of the second inning. There will be a flyout to Victor Robles in center field. 1 gone in the inning now for the switch hitter. Of course, it is Eduardo Escobar. The third baseman grounded out, though, to his opposing third baseman in Luis V. Garcia. Garcia's got the second out of the inning, bringing up Mark Canha to the plate on the 2-2. The former Athletic swing and a miss on the slurve. Straws get some to bite. And now we move to the top of the third inning, top the order up. Cesar Hernandez is 1 for 1 in this game. Make it, though, 1 for 2, striking out in the circle change by DeGrom. McCann gonna throw over to first for the first out of the inning. Luis Garcia now comes up on the 1-1 count. Garcia, though, gonna hit that slider into center. Will that one fall? It will not. Starling Marte is there. 2 down now in the inning for Juan Soto on the 2-1 count. Soto hits a fastball into left center, but there's a man right there. It's Mark Canha. We go to the bottom of the third, still down 1-0. Francisco Lindor comes up first in the 1-2, though. Start off the bottom of the third, swing and a miss on the slurve by Straws. 2-2 count out to James McCann. He'll strike out as well. The same fate that Lindor just suffered on that slurve again. McNeil comes up for the top of the order for the Mets. He'll stare at strike 3 as well, so Straws is going to strike out the side as the Nationals try to get the bats warmed up. Here comes Nelson Cruz on at 2-2, and he's just late on a circle change. Yikes. I mean, Cruz's career at the Nationals has not started well in real life, and it's not in the game right now either, as Josh Bell in the 3-2, the switch hitting first baseman, is going to line one into left field. We're hitting the ball just in places where the Mets are. Keibert Ruiz now on the 3-2. He'll pop up as well. Not a good start for the Nats. I mean, Alcides Escobar had a weak single early in the game, but other than that, it's just been nothing going. I know Hernandez had the hit to start off the game as well, but man, the Nats are struggling on offense. We're going to get Brandon Nimmo, though, to ground out to Josh Bell. Obviously, Nimmo went yard earlier in the game, so good on Strasburg, keeping him in the park. 3-2 count to Starling Marte. Marte's going to get one by Cesar Hernandez at second base. Marte will be on with a 1-out single, bringing Polar Bear Pete up on the 3-1. The 57th pitch of the game for Straws is going to be lined into left center. Robles is quick out there, but here comes Starling Marte. Rounding third, Alonso stops at second. Hernandez to the plate. Too late. Starling Marte is going to score, and it's a 2-0 lead now for the New York Mets in the bottom of the fourth. 2 gone now in the inning for Eduardo Escobar. Escobar to second base to Cesar Hernandez. Hernandez to first. Nice pick right there by Bell, but again, the Nats are now down by 2. Going into the top of the fifth, and again, this is a team who hasn't been able to produce any runs or really any base runners, but there we go. Lane Thomas is going to walk on 5 pitches, so Alcides Escobar comes up in the 1-1, and we got to stop popping out. Escobar's going to pop one out into foul territory. There is Pete Alonso for the first out of the inning, and it brings way to our guy, Victor Robles on the 1-1. DeGrom deals. Robles trying to button for a hit, or at least get a man over. Thomas will be on second easy. Robles gets put out at first, but that's all right. We get Cesar Hernandez a runner in scoring position now on the 1-1 count. Can Hernandez get a hit? And he chases a fastball way outside. It's caught at short. Of course, the pop out is by Francisco Lindor, and we go to the bottom of the fifth. We are just giving Strasburg zero help. As Mark Canha here, they're going to say he held up on the slurve away. Questionable call right there. Lindor now comes up on the 2-2. Lindor on the ground, though. Alcides Escobar, tailor-made to Hernandez. Hernandez the first to bow. They got him out. Lindor doesn't like the call, but will take it. 2 gone in the inning for James McCann. High looping slurve right there by Steven Strasburg. We're lucky McCann didn't put that one into the seats. 2 gone in the inning, runner on first, top of the order. Jeff McNeil up on the 1-2. He'll hit one on the ground. Hernandez has got it short way to short, or to second. Escobar's there. To the top of the 6th. Still scoreless of the Nats. Luis Garcia comes up on the 2-2. He'll barely flare one out into left field. That one, though, is going to drop. The dive by Canha is unsuccessful, and it will be a leadoff double. We'll take it any way we can get it. Luis Garcia's on. Runner on second base. 2-1 count for Juan Soto, and they're going to hit him. Okay, the slider carries in. Nelson Cruz now comes up to the plate. Can we do something, Nelly? On the 2-1 count, Cruz gets a hold of one. Deep left field, the fastball. That one's carrying. Canna looks. It's gone. Nelson Cruz goes yard. And he puts the Nationals up by 1. It's 3-2. 384 feet into left field. Nelson Cruz's first hit as the Nationals a bomb. My goodness, Davey Martinez loves it in the dugout. He'll bring in Soto and Garcia, and the Nationals have now taken the lead. And now up to the plate, here comes the leader of the book club. It's Josh Bell. He's going to read this pitch just like a book as he turns on a fastball. Deep right field, going back to the track and the wall. It's Brandon Nimmo, and Nimmo just barely secures the catch. And that was just the first out of the inning. We got this inning going with that Luis Garcia bloop double. Keibert Ruiz now in the 2-1. I mean, classic Nationals. What are we doing? Pop out after pop out after pop out. It will be the second out of the top of the 6th. DeGrom now over 100 pitches in this game. Lane Thomas on the 1-2. Strike three in the curveball. He tried to hold up, but it was a strike anyways. We'll now move the bottom of the 6th, though, with the Nationals in the lead thanks to the Nelson Cruz home run. We're up 3-2, finally giving Strasburg some run support. But here comes Brandon Nimmo. He has a home run earlier, and now Nimmo trying to get this inning going for the Mets. He'll be on with the leadoff single, making way for Starling Marte on the 2-2. Marte on the ground, hitting one to Luis Garcia. Can we turn it? Garcia to Hernandez. Hernandez to Bell. Marte will be safe at first. Runner on first with 1 out for Polar Bear Pete Alonso. Alonso's going to hold up on the swing, and Marte's going to go swipe second while he's at it. So runner in scoring position now. JD Davis is on deck, but here comes Alonso. He'll strike out in the circle, changed by Strasburg's got another strikeout. He's got 7. Can he get Davis into right field? Does Juan Soto have like negative reaction out there in right field? I mean, it took him like 2 years to get to the baseball as Starling Marte is going to score. Tie game. All tied up at 3. Eduardo Escobar comes up on the 1-1 count. High fastball. Strauss is going to get him to ground out to Josh Bell, but we are back tied once more. It's 3-3, and out comes Carlos Carrasco out the pen. So out goes DeGrom in Carrasco. Last year, ERA of 6.04. Only 12 games pitched, though. Alcides Escobar comes up first in the 2-2 count. Escobar gets a good ride of the changeup right there, but it goes straight into center field, straight to Starling Marte. Good contact, though, by Escobar. 2-2 count Victor Robles. He wants to take the out now, or okay, there you go. Robles going to strike out on the curveball. 2 gone in the inning for Cesar. Hernandez, the switch hitter, and Hernandez hits one to third. Dive at third by Escobar. He's not going to come up with it. And okay, Hernandez is safe at first. We'll take it. 2-out base runner, Luis Garcia, just trying to get this one over to Juan Soto on the 3-1 count. High fastball. Garcia turns. Oh my, no doubt about it. That ball's up and it's out of here. Luis Garcia said, forget Juan Soto. I'm taking one out of the park. 5-3 now for the Nats after the bomb by Luis Garcia. Who would have thought? He's not even going to be on the Nationals opening day roster this year in real life, but he takes Carlos Carrasco yard. It's 5-3 now for the Nats, and here comes Juan Soto. Full count to Juan. Carrasco. Oh, high breaking curve. Soto just doesn't get all of it. We move the bottom of the 7th, though, up by 2. Luis Garcia coming in clutch, and now we got to go to our pen. Steve Cishek. I don't know if he's going to be the closer in real life for the Nats. It's either going to be him or Kyle Finnegan, but we're going to give Cishek a shot here in the bottom of the 7th, and he's going to force a ground out. Good start for Cishek. I mean, right back to him. It'll be the first out the inning. Cishek to Bell. Up now to the plate will be Francisco Lindor on the 2-1. Lindor hits one sharply, but straight to a guy. It's our shortstop in Alcides Escobar in the second-year Nat. Has got the second out of the inning, bringing the 9 spot up to the plate. It is James McCann. McCann to third, right in the air, straight to Luis Garcia. We move the top of the 8th inning, still with that 2-run lead, and Nelson Cruz now gets a shot on the 1-2 count. High and away fastball. He'll try to pull it instead of taking it into right field. Still hits that ball a mile, though. I mean, it still shows you the power Cruz has got at 41 years of age. It will be the first out the inning, though, but Josh Bell comes up now in the 2-1 count, and Bell up the middle, gonna pick up a base knock, checking in for his first hit of the brand new season, so he'll be on first base for our switch hitting catcher. Of course, Keibert Ruiz looking for his first hit of the year. Of course, he's 0 for 3, hard hit ball, nothing you can really do about it. Hits it hard to third. Escobar makes a play. They turn 2. We move to the bottom of the 8th inning. Out comes Sean Doolittle. ERA of 4.53 last year for Doolittle, of course, was not on the Nationals. He was in Cincinnati. Wasn't great over there. Let's see what Doolittle can do in his return to DC. Nice strikeout right there. Sit down, Jeff McNeil. Lefty, lefty, Do is gonna get him on the slider away. Now he sees Brendan Nimmo on the 1-2. Swing and a miss on the slider again. Do you like that one? 2 gone in the inning for Starling Marte, the 1-2. Marte to center field, straight to Victor Robles. Robles for the final out of the bottom of the 8th inning. It takes us straight to the bottom of the 9th. Nothing happened in the top half of the inning, and here comes our closer. It's Kyle Finnegan. He had 11 saves last year, of course, after the Nationals got rid of Daniel Hudson. ERA of 3.55. He's solid, but in the game, he's a 66 overall. So that's scary, but he strikes out Alonso on the slider to start. Okay, good start for Finnegan. Now to the plate will be J.D. Davis on the 2-2 count. Davis swing and a miss on the splitter down. 2 gone in the inning. Eduardo Escobar to the plate on the 1-1. Escobar to left. We're playing a shift, but Lane Thomas to his right. He's under it. Ball game. The Nationals go to Queens. They win the first game of 162. They're 1-0 to start off the 2022 season. And again, what will be the final result of this year? I do not know. I'm not expecting much out this Nat squad, but I'm hoping we can at least compete and hopefully just make our team look good enough to the point where we can get to the deadline and trade away a lot of these pieces. But anyways, we win game 1 of 162. The Nats are 1-0. Maybe the next episode we're going to see Max Scherzer. I'm just saying. But the Nats, again, are undefeated so far to start the year. A very big victory here on the road against Jacob deGrom and the New York Mets. And folks, thank y'all for watching episode number 1 of the Washington Nationals franchise mode here on MLB The Show 22. If you haven't know yet, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below for more. Also, make sure to leave a like if you did enjoy the video. If you got this far, follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok as well. Thank you, folks, for watching. And Mamba, forever.